Hello everyone, this is Justin Red. At the time of recording this, there are not many guides on this raid because people figured out how to down these bosses quickly, I guess. But I was thinking that this guide can still help some people. Without further ado, let's talk about Gnomeregan raid. In this raid you have 6 bosses with a few tricky mechanics, with the most complex boss being the newly added Mech Engineer Thermaplug. First boss is Grubis. To start the encounter you need to talk to Emi Shortfuse and kill the waves of Trogs that come from both sides of the arena. After killing all the waves, Grubis will appear. He has 3 major abilities. Grubis Mad. This does a small AoE physical damage around him, so melee should move away from the boss to avoid taking unnecessary damage. Radiation. The boss farts and does a lot of damage from his ass, so you should be in front of him or on his sides when this happens. And last is Trog Rage. When he uses this, he has increased damage and attack speed, so tanks should use a cooldown here. And that's the first boss. Second boss, Viscous Fallout, is even simpler. Even if he has a couple more abilities, the only ones you should look out for are Sludge, which creates a puddle on the ground, so don't step in them, and Summon Irradiated Goo, which summons 3 ads that need to be focused so they can be killed in less than 10 seconds. If they don't die fast, they transform into much bigger mobs that deal a lot of damage and are harder to kill. And this is all you need to know to beat this encounter. Cloud Pummeler. This boss is not like in the Gnomeregan dungeon at all. He has 3 major abilities. Gnomeregan Smash. This focuses on a player and starts casting an ability for 3 seconds. Remember that this cannot be interrupted, and after the cast is finished, he will blow steam in front of him and knock you back, so be sure to be behind the boss when this happens. For his second ability, Gears spawn from the boss and randomly traverse the arena, knocking back anyone they make contact with. The damage is not huge, but it's better to avoid them. And his last ability, the Claw. The pummeler fixates a player, charging and grabbing him. Keep in mind that you cannot avoid this, and the player grabbed by him must be focused and healed because he will take lots of damage. As a last tip, try to tank him in the center and dodge his frontal, and that's it. Fourth boss, Electrocutioner 6000. Electrocutioner 6000 is a bit more complex, but with few coordination you can down this easily. He has 3 major abilities. The first one is Static Arc. He casts this at the furthest raid member, chaining to the 3 closest targets. Keep in mind that if you get hit by 2 of these, you will die. This is how you avoid it. Make 2 groups. The players that get the Static Arc after the effect ends should stack on each other and let the players without the debuff pick it up. The second ability is called Magnetic Pulse. This targets a random player and applies a debuff that sucks in and deals damage to nearby allies. So if you get it, get out of the raid ASAP. And the last ability is an AoE knockback that deals nature damage to the raid. You just have to heal through this. Fifth boss, now it gets spicy. Mechanical Menagerie is a 4 boss encounter that requires a bit of coordination and a lot of movement. Also, you might need 3 tanks. Let's start with the dragon. His hard hitting ability is Procket Breath, a large frontal that you must get out ASAP. Then there is Slag Embers, which will leave a patch of fire that players must not stand in. And last is Overheat. Every time you deal 25% of his health, he applies this to all other bosses and makes them deal AoE damage. You can't kite the dragon away from the others, try to heal through it since it's not that much damage. As for the chicken, she lays some eggs that you will have to kill ASAP, and if you step in them they will deal some AoE damage, so please focus them as soon as they appear to help your healer. Her big hitting ability is Clack. When the boss uses this, he will get 50% attack speed, so the tanks that are tanking this, please use a defensive cooldown if you have any, not like I did here. Quirrell has a couple of abilities as well. She has Widget Volley. You should assign 2 kickers on this boss because if this is not interrupted, it will deal massive amounts of damage to the raid. Also, she has 2 defensive abilities, one for herself and one for the other boss. When she casts Widget Fortress, the tank should kite the bosses away from this barrier, otherwise they will get a 49% damage reduction while inside. For the sheep, she will do her own thing the entire fight, but what you should keep in mind is stay away from her because she will silence everyone in melee range of her and deal shock damage to everyone in 15 yards. So that is the Mechanical Menagerie. As for the last boss, I will let my raid leader here explain it because I think he did a really great job.
Would be a little bit. Alright, I'm going to start explaining the tactics in a sec. If I miss anything out, anyone that's already done this, please feel free to add the extra stuff. But let me just kind of go over the entirety of the fight as how I believe it goes, and then at the end, just let me know if there's anything I missed. So I believe that there are 4 suits, or 4 phases rather. There are 3 suits, and then you fight him at the end. Is that correct?
Yep.
Yeah. The first is fire, second frost, third poison. The first fight is, as you kind of briefly just saw, he's going to be tanked and he will occasionally do a flame fire pulls on the floor, which is just really annoying to sort of kite the boss around when needed to be. So if the range, I think this is what people need to do, the range stick in the middle of the room so that they can reach all around to hit the bombs, and I'll keep him tanked sort of to the entrance sort of area and kited around that part. Then I think after that you got the Frost Boss. The Frost Boss, he will do like a pulsing frost damage ability, which I think stacks up. He leaves there's bombs that leave pools of ice on the ground. Make sure you don't go in these because that'll give you more stacks of frost. Is it like a DPS race this phase? You basically need to try and kill him before there's too many stacks on players, essentially.
Free action potion can.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was the thing I was going to next say. If anyone hasn't got a free action potion, please trade me. And I'll give you one.
Okay.
Yeah, so you don't necessarily need to use a free action potion at the very start. I mean, I guess you could, right? I mean, do you reckon we can burst him down in 30 seconds? You only need to get these bosses, the suits, to 50%, by the way. It's only the last suit, the poison one, that you need to actually get to 0. The poison one, oh god, lovely, thank you. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, and yeah, there's like you said, there's no visible cast bar, so you're looking for that animation.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. And then, sorry, there are 4, aren't there? Because he comes down in the ultimate suit, which is all 3 of the suits combined into one.
Yep.
So that's what you need to take down to 0%. So what he'll do in that one is he'll literally do all the abilities of all 3 previous robots. So he'll do the flamethrower, he'll do the ice pulsation, and he'll also do the poison charge thing, which you need to interrupt.
Bombs need to die ASAP.
Exactly, that's the most important thing.
You need to click the button ASAP.
Well,
do you want me to go as Metamorphosis to destroy the bombs primarily?
I mean, if you don't mind, if you feel confident to do that, yeah, sure. I mean, and also, who's done this before and knows what to do with the actual buttons? Because that's...
Yeah, me. So, so you look at all the pillars. The bombs will drop at one of those 6 pillars.
So
they're not all going to drop at the same time. And there's a button underneath. And when you see the pillar dropping bombs, someone needs to go to the pillar ASAP. The same person can't click all the buttons because you get a 30-second debuff.
Correct. Yeah. So you need to. So I guess the range just kind of needs to. We just need a bit of communication in this fight. So if the range, if the range can kind of communicate together a little bit, just to kind of.
We're nearly there. Pretty.
I'm gonna drop.
We've done 45%.
I'm gonna drop my stacks. Actually, I don't think I need to drop my stacks. I've only got 10.
Yeah, I won't bother. We just absolutely fucking destroyed the geezer.
Saving
Well
for
done.
Those
Remember to use your free action potions when you start to get a lot of stacks. He hits hard as fuck, this guy. Alright, phase change, good job. Right, keep top everyone up if you can, if you've got mana. We've got 1 stack.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I'm good, I'm good.
I've just dropped it. I can do it. I got it. Cooldown just went down.
To be fair, I'm not getting anything stacking on me, to be fair.
Well done, mate.
Good shit, guys.
Really good shit.
Okay,
I did leave jump that, so I'm going back into cat.
Meow.
Behind us, I can't get that.
Interrupt. Good job, mate, good job.
Fucking well done, man.
I'm healing.
Boys, this is it. Oh, near me, I can't get this.
I've got.
Nice, boys.
Come on, boys, focus up. Got it.
Bombs over here, this pillar. Nice, G-on.
I'm dead a bit.
It's right, so is he.
Come on, boys, come on.
Get the little name down.
Yeah!
We're done.
Oh, no, we just killed the gnome.
No, it's a piece of piss, mate. It's a piece of piss.
The bombs are still coming down
We
there.
just killed
He's
Gino.
dead, he's dead.
Mate,
GG!
good
No one
fucking
important
shit,
died.
boys.
Oh.
Still in
Guys,
still, mate.
guys, can I just say, please? Can I just say that was fucking clean as F.
Yes.
Wrap it up. Still have you back to the camera, mate.
It's
Yeah,
more
so
extra
is
to see that.
DJ. She'll lay down around
I
him.
want to suck his dick first and then take a photo.
Whatever floats your boat.
While he's still warm.
Yeah, like, that's
It's getting dark.